Well, what's going on, guys? To the storyline. Let's get into it. Now, I made this list a long time ago, so please don't give me hate. Introduction. What's going on, guys? It's the Annie Points. Today we're going to be talking about 10 skins that are actually important to our story so far. So let's get cracking into it, shall we? Also keep in mind this list is not in a particular order. Like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you want me to make another video. Can we make it to 100 likes? Well, let's get into it. Number 10. Number 10, the Paradigm. Let's do the Paradigm. Now, the Paradigm is an important skin because she's one of the 7 visitors. She's a third of the 7 revealed. But I put her up because we really don't have any more detail on who she is, and we also don't know her origins. There's a theory that the Paradigm is Singularity, which is the secret skin for the Season 9 Battle Pass. Singularity is also on the list, so watch out as we get to the next skin. Number 9, Singularity. Next up we have Singularity. I told her you'll see her. Now we saw Singularity's home in the unvaulting event during Season 8. Singularity was guarding the orb. She felt bad. Well, the orb is a 0 point. She was guarding the 0 point. She felt bad she couldn't stop the volcano, so she created the robot to defend the island. Fun fact, all the colors on the robot are the same as all the styles of Singularity. Let's move on to the next one. Number 8, the scientists. So now we have the scientists. The scientists also part of the 7. They are very important. The scientists launched the rocket again. The scientists also discovered the brute's malfunctioning. If you put all 6 recordings, you got the white scientist. I will now show you the next skin. Let's get into it. Number 7, Oro. Next we have the Golden King himself, Oro. Oro in Spanish means gold, which makes sense since Oro is gold. Now Midas took Oro's power, and that's why now we have the Skeleton King style. In Midas' room, we can also see that Oro's pickaxe, which means that Midas has captured or has Oro captured. In the shark cell, that we can see a prisoner escaped. You can see the date at which Oro was in the item shadow when he returned. There's also another theory that Oro and Midas are alternatives of each other. Let's move on. Number 6, the Ice King. Now we have the Ice King. We gotta talk about a lot of stuff. The Ice King has a lot of power. He had enough power to make the whole island turn into snow, because of the cube that he was holding in his hand. But the prisoner melted the map slowly by slowly. He also is the king of Polar Peak and a really bad person. He trapped the prisoner in ice until he broke out. He also froze an egg that soon became the hybrid skin. My theory is that those eggs were the eggs of the Polar Peak monster. But what happened to him? I mean, the robot broke Polar Peak. I think he's dead. I meant to put volcano, but the volcano broke Polar Peak. I think he's dead. Okay, let's move on now. Number 5, the engineer slash Jules. Now, I know this is just a leaked skin, but she does relate to the story. From what we know, she is Midas' daughter, wife, or girlfriend. She's helping him create the Doomsday device. Or as we know, she died. She could have died to the Golden Touch, even though Midas can control it. That's possible because Midas just got their power. Also in Greek mythology, King Midas turned his daughter into gold. She might also help me also get a new body. Now, let's move on. And as we know, that is not true. Number 4, Cyclo. Now we have Cyclo, which is basically Midas in the Tempest suit. You can also call this the Doomsday suit. It's speculated that Midas will use a storm to power up the device. He'll also use Oro's staff and Kevolution energy as well. Let's move on. Number 3, Chaos Agent. Now we have the Chaos Agent. He is leader of an evil organization called Alter, or now Shadow. Chaos Agent owns Steamy Stacks and he wants to tamper with the 0 point. Midas has somehow captured him. Since his room, we could see that Chaos Agent's helmet. We also saw the Chaos Agent in Season X in the theater in Gotham City. He has been around for longer than you think. We should move on to our next character. Number 2, Midas. Now we have the evil mastermind and leader of Team Ego, or Ghost. We all know Midas is evil. He killed some of his agents like Lynx and is planning a Doomsday event, and he will use it to flood the map. We also have Midas has took Oro's power, and he has to learn how to control the Golden Touch. We know as well that Midas is working with his girlfriend, wife, or daughter, which is engineered to create the device. There's a theory that Midas and Aura are alternative versions of each other. Also, notice that Midas absorbed Aura's power. Aura became a normal skeleton. There's another theory that Midas is a good guy. He's trying to flood the map to save the map from shadows. Midas will give lots of money to No Sweat Insurance and pay for it so that the POIs don't relate to Shadow will survive the flood. Let's move on to the last important skin. Everybody knows what this is going to be. Number 1, the Visitor. The last skin in RLS is the Visitor, and he's super important to the storyline. He is the man that started the whole storyline. The Visitor and the Getter that launched, which caused the rift. Then that's how the cubes started, and we discovered the vault. Then the Visitor destroyed the orb and caused a black hole event. Wow, I just realized the Visitor and all the 7 are related to all the events, which is kind of cool. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.